جامعة زينب لوساكا زامبيا تقدم الإخلاق النبوي.
Jamia Zainab presents the Prophetic Akhlaq series.
Forgive and set yourself free.
Have you ever stumbled and dropped to the ground in such a way that you feel you are unable to get up? Yet, you try one more time to gather the shattered pieces, but it hurts too much. Can a heart that is smashed into smithereens truly be able to offer forgiveness? Should the guilty one be forgiven? Should you move on? Or is it okay to remain chained behind bars of anger and hatred?
Allah describes the people who control the anger in the Quran by saying, "Those that control the anger and are forgiving towards people, verily Allah loves those that are good." In another ayah, Allah instructs the believers regarding those that have wronged them. Allah says, "So forgive them with gracious forgiveness." In a hadith, we are told that the Prophet ﷺ never took revenge for himself in any matter. In a hadith, we are told by the Prophet ﷺ, "Irhamu, irhamu, be merciful to others and you shall receive mercy. Waghfiru, yaghfirullahu lakum, forgive others and Allah will forgive you." We learn from this hadith that Allah forgives those who overlook the faults of others. Do we choose to forgive and move on? Or do we prefer to remain caged behind bars of anger and hatred? The choice is ours.
The Holy Prophet ﷺ was an educator for the whole of mankind. The Prophet ﷺ placed emphasis upon teaching the practical deeds and works. Thus, his every action spoke volumes. As a mu'allim, he did not say or preach anything which he did not practice himself. The Prophet ﷺ taught his companions to be forgiving, tolerant, and kind. Allah describes Rasulullah ﷺ in the Holy Quran as extremely forgiving and merciful towards the mu'mineen. In another ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "We have sent you, Prophet, only as a mercy for the whole." The Prophet of Allah ﷺ forgave certain arch enemies of Islam, thus setting a beautiful example for his ummah. Rasulullah ﷺ asked the Quraysh after the conquest of Mecca, "O people of the Quraysh, what do you think of the treatment that I am about to accord to you?" They replied, "O noble brother and son of a noble brother, we expect nothing but goodness from you." Upon this, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "I speak to you the same words as Yusuf alayhi salam spoke to his brothers." He said, "No reproach on you this day. No reproach on you this day. Go your way, for you are the free ones." Hinda, the wife of Abu Sufyan ibn Harb, had disemboweled the martyred body of Hazrat Hamza radiallahu anhu. She mutilated. Despite the detestable mutilation of the body of Hazrat Hamza radiallahu anhu, she was forgiven. Hinda returned to her house and smashed her idols to pieces after accepting Islam. Habbar bin Aswad had maltreated Hazrat Zaynab bint Muhammad radiallahu anhu when she was leaving Mecca for Medina. She was pregnant, and as she was mounting her camel, Habbar bin Aswad drove his camel against her, throwing her to the ground, causing her to. The wrong was immense. The crime was horrendous. The injury was personal, but pardon was granted unconditionally. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam chose to forgive, giving mankind the most perfect example of nobility and magnanimity. Let us follow the prophetic way, otherwise we will remain stuck in the maze of hatred.
Visit us at www.jamiazainablusaka.org.